I thought that would be a really cool idea. The one thing is that you cannot do that in 1.12. So I could put item frames down here, but they're not gonna do anything. So I chose not to. Well, actually, I can't even put item frames down there. I'd have to put it on the wall. It can only do that. So technically, I couldn't even do that. Over here, you wait for your turn or whatever. Or you wait for. This is like where the reporters would kind of wait, kind of thing, until the world leaders leave, and then they harass them. I don't know. Over here's a little entertainment room. So here's a little table. I didn't really add anything to this one, unfortunately. This is like a pool table. I tried to go for one that works in 1.12. A lot of them don't really look like they're a pool table necessarily, or even, I don't want to say close to it, or they use armor stands. And unfortunately, I don't want to use too many armor stands. This place already lags my computer really badly. And this has to work on a laptop too, so I can actually edit it on the go. So yeah, we're gonna stick with this. But yeah, here's where you would store your little pool cues kind of thing. Here's your little couch. So when it's not your turn, you wait here. Unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't have many good slabs that look like they're like a cushion. I don't think. Maybe mud now, but mud might look like a, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe bamboo is like maybe bamboo. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, but like nothing really looks very comfortable, so I chose the stone slab because it looks like it's like a gray pillow, so I thought it would look really cool. Over here's the kitchen. Here's a little cool. There you go. So you store your food in here, obviously. I'm just gonna store that in there. Oh, it's supposed to be a dispenser, but anyway, it's fine. Oh no, because it's happy. That's right. And then you would have like a chef in here that would cook your food kind of thing, and then he'd serve it on this table. And then you have a giant thing over here. I rewatched a show months ago, and for some odd reason, the way that the table on that show's set kind of looked felt really like good for this area specifically. So I didn't recreate it one to one, but I recreated it in a way that would fit this area. So I think I think I did a decent job at it. Gold plates, very cool. And if you head over here, you have a little garage for your cars and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. By the way, that door was actually there when I first went, like when I first got this world, or when I first got this base kind of thing. That was already there. I think I had to change a few things so it would work, but better. But yeah, over here's a little balcony area over here, and then over here as well. Over here, we got little books, got a little thing here, and again, not a lot of things are up to date. So there's a bit of a few changes here. We have, yeah, we still like this is the little setting area, so you can read books or whatever kind of thing. Here's another waiting area that's missing flower pots for some odd reason. Another one over here. We're gonna get back to that later. Over here we have the little study area. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that when we get downstairs. But yeah. So over here is where you'd sit down. I think I did an amazing job. Remember, 1.12, so chiseled bookshelves and looms and stuff like that don't exist. So the fact that I had to use full bookshelves, I tried to put different elevations here and there. That's supposed to be a little computer, so you can find out where your book that you're trying to look for is, kind of thing. And the shulkers here are obviously where you store your books, because obviously 1.12 you can't store books here, right? But for this, yeah. And plus, I think magenta looks really nice in here. And you have a little painting over here, very cool. You have a little music, so some people like to listen to music while they read. I don't know. There you go. There's that. And all that stuff. Over here is a little meeting table. I don't know. And over here's little tables for other things. I don't know. What you want to call it. Over here is the TV. Hang on. I don't know what it's called, though. I don't know what it's called. It's a 2x4, I know that for a fact. Is it a 2x4? Maybe I'm wrong. Hang on. Yeah, TV. So yeah, so these are like darker couch. Dang it, that player head didn't stay. So there's supposed to be a cool like little lamp design on these. For some odd reason, they didn't stay. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to add that back in. But yeah, that's pretty much this area. It's really cool. Over here, so these are supposed to be like little computers kind of thing, like little computer screens. Over here's a little garage where you would store like your hardware tools, like your drills and saws or whatever kind of thing. Yeah, that looks better. I don't know why that wasn't there. Anyway, so over here you have a little, well, I was going to say a little gaming area, but apparently this paintings didn't stay. It's fine. Over here we have a little meeting table again. Lots of meeting tables. And over here, pretty much nothing. Over here is a little meeting, a little business meeting area kind of thing. You're not meant to be comfortable, so that's why there's only signs at the back, but yeah. And over here is the master's desk. Oh, but this painting stays here, though. That's the big thing, though. This painting stays here, but all the other ones are missing. Even that one stayed. That's weird. So over here is where you would sit on your computer, you type. There was a cool idea I had about this, where I would use some end portal frames as like a communication device. So you don't have to leave the room kind of thing. You just put it in there and you just say, hey, I need to talk to somebody in the study, and then the study would have to turn it on kind of thing, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It was a weird thing, but I think it's a cool decoration block in here anyway. Obviously, these little trees. I love it. And there's nothing really else over here. Oh, this painting's... I don't understand why most of these paintings stayed. Anyway, over here is, like, the area in which that, like, you would store, like, extra tools and such like that. Here I'm going to place, like, extra crafting stations, like the smoker, the blast furnace, the campfire, the anvil, the composter, like, all that stuff will be stored in here. It's pretty much trying to get it over here. This is a cool couch design that I wanted to go for. It doesn't really work because Amulet doesn't like me. Pretty much it's supposed to be like this, I think. I mean, if it's going to try to do it that way, then I think that's how it's supposed to work then. But if you go through here with weird doors, thank you, you'll go into a research lab. So this is where I'm going to conduct my researches of the different new blocks that get added into the game. I still didn't add that little thing over here. What is wrong with me? Anyway, so obviously this is, again, supposed to be communication. This is where you store like your legendary armor that's supposed to prevent you from doing anything kind of thing. And here's where you here's where you do all your calculations and all that such. So this area pretty much is supposed to so this computer is supposed to tell you whatever you put in here, what that is supposed to be. So if I put, let's say, red sand here, and I do this, this observer would then send a signal over to this computer to tell you what red sand does. So it's a gravity affected block, as you can see. Oh, right, I'm using sticky piston. And it tells you, obviously, one thing you can tell is that it'll be able to use, it's obviously able to be, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, but obviously it can be used, by a piston, because obviously if this works here, it can work here. So then you do this, and it tells you, okay, a block of netherite. It can be decrafted into 9 netherite ingots. Each ingot can create 1 netherite piece or whatever. Right? Then you go, oh, that's pretty cool. Then you take it down, kind of thing. Now, for items that cannot be pistoned, let's take a look at that. It's a deep slate, right? Yeah. Can this be pistoned? I don't remember if it can. No. So if it can't be pistoned, there's supposed to be another station over here that's supposed to send the signal to the computer that tells you that it's supposed to still identify the block, but it tells you, though, like, that it, obviously, you can tell it cannot be pistoned. So, there's that, right? And obviously over here is another secret. For some odd reason, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working for some odd reason. There you go. So here's another secret where you can store stuff in. Doesn't really care if I could literally just blow this place up and nothing would happen because this area obviously is not really done. And that's pretty much this area. Yeah. That's supposed to be a clock. Anyway. Is that everything over here? Or was there another place up here that I'm just not remembering? No, I think that's everything up here. I think a lot of the stairs are broken, though. So obviously, if you head up here, there's nothing over here because... Yeah, I don't know what to put here, to be honest. I was thinking another waiting area or sitting area, but then again, like, this is supposed to be, like... I don't know what else to put here kind of thing. So I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Sounds about right. And then over here, obviously, it leads you to this area. But you can right-click here, and you have the wand kind of thing, and then you have the 9 maps that are supposed to go there kind of thing. I get the feeling that I'm forgetting something over here. I thought I said that we're going to get back to that later. Right now, we're going to go over here. Was it the staircase, or was it somewhere else? I can't remember. There is no other room up here, so I don't know why I... No, I think I said, like, we're going to go upstairs, but first we're going to finish that area, yeah. So this just leads you to, like, an extra balcony area kind of thing that also leads you to, like, this area kind of thing. Like a balcony area over here. Over here is just a cool little roof design. And then these cauldrons actually work. And I'm going to be changing these blocks from dispensers or droppers or whatever they are into being blast furnaces. I want to see how good that looks. Okay, so here's something that's going to be really cool as the exterior thing. So I had to put this string line because this is considered... Hang on, as soon as I find the... Oh, I didn't keep the biomes. Oh, this is supposed to be extreme hills. And this is supposed to be, like, Mushroom Island. Aw, that's so sad. It didn't keep my biomes. No, I'm angry. Anyway. So now that we're done with all this top layer stuff, I'm just going to take a brief little spectator check, though. I don't think there's anything else. We've already went through everything. Yes, the entire place is hollow. Yes, that's something that is technically being fixed as we speak, and that will be technically being fixed as soon as I'm done recording. Yeah, we did the kitchen area. We did that. Maybe there is nothing else. Maybe I'm just thinking there is. I don't know. Anyway, downstairs. Here we go. Okay, downstairs. Alright, so let's start off with something that's closed off. So over here. So over here we have a little alchemy lab over here. Oh, I know what it is. I think I was talking about this stuff, yeah. So this is like a little lab kind of thing. This is supposed to be water, of course, and then you have your little lab over here so you can conduct some potions if you need to. Over here is the armory, as you can see. Very cool. And a little small storage area so you can quickly throw stuff. Oh, is that supposed... Well, first of all, that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be this. Come on, there we go. That looks cool. Okay, that's pretty much that. Yeah, not really much here. This is a cool staircase design that I came up with. It uses slabs to get up, and then you go through the entire slab, and then you go half the stair to go up again, and then you go up the slab, and then you go up. I think it's really interesting. Anyway, so here's pretty much the underground facility. Very cool. It's not quite finished, but yeah. Anyway, so here we go. I haven't built the bridge again, so that's fun. But over here is where Arcanix is stored. Ignore that. That's because the signs are broken. Because this is flipped the wrong rotation. So this is actually south. and these were built with the effect of north. So these are broken, but I'm going to be fixing them. And the banners are broken too, but we're going to ignore that. So that's where Arcanix is stored. This is going to be where we're going to store some cargo that comes from Arcanix whenever I decide that I need to do that. Down here is the main complex. So over here we have the main storage room that's designed similarly to Arcanix, except for these were built in a previous version, and obviously these are not barrels. Now the thing is that this is actually a 3-story system, so obviously 3 floors. In order to get up them, these are going to be, where are they? They're going to be, I don't remember what they're called. Scaffolding, sorry. These are going to be scaffolding, so you can't fall from them, pretty much. Or you can, but you'll be falling onto the floor, pretty much. And over here is going to be where the varicles are going to be stored. So I say varicles because there's actually going to be 2 versions of it. There's going to be one that's more up-to-date to 1.16/17, where it's using deep slate and blackstone as the exterior, as well as the original on this side, we'll say. Actually, I've been building it with this with it on this side, so we're going to do that kind of thing. And the cool thing about this design, actually, is that if you were to take this varicle, drive it forward, it'll actually be able to go on this platform. These will be able to drive forward onto this platform, which is really cool. This is a really cool idea, that the design